How is everybody doing today? We are back again with another video for everyone. And today, what I have for everyone is another unboxing and first impressions. Now, real quickly, this is another product brought to everyone thanks in large part to the Amazon Vine program. So essentially, all I have to do for this one is write up my full review and submit it to be published on Amazon, and then that's it. I get to keep the product for myself. That being said, this will be recorded in two parts. So this first part is the unboxing and first impressions, and then the second part is going to be the full review where we go over the positives, the negatives, and we get into my pricing and final thoughts and overall recommendation. This whole video will be recorded and edited using the rear-facing primary camera on the Sony Xperia 1 Mark II in 4K resolution at 30 frames per second with no external microphone hooked up. So as always, please let me know what you think of the overall video quality as well as what you think of the overall audio quality down below in the comments. That being said, and with that little bit of housekeeping out of the way, let's dive into this unboxing and first impressions. So this is the OrIbox K10 Selfie Stick with tripod and integrated Bluetooth remote. Alright, and I got my device here because I'm going to demonstrate the different ways that you can use your device in this bad boy. But before we get to that, we got to get this bad boy out the packaging and get to talking about this packaging and presentation and first impressions. So starting off with the packaging, I have to say OrIbox did a great job. You can see you got a nice picture of the product here, nice model number up top. So this is the K10. As you can see right there, selfie stick with integrated tripod, and it does tell you down here you can rotate it 360 degrees. It shrinks up to 18.6 centimeters and it extends up to 70 centimeters, okay, with multi-directional rotating. Alright, flipping it to the side here, we just got a barcode for inventory purposes right there, and we have some help tips right down here. Feel free to pause and read that for yourselves. Okay, flipping it to this side, we got some dimensions and the materials that it's made out of, and you can see you can use this with iOS and Android devices. And then down here you get a really nice demonstration of the fact that it is a selfie stick, so that's really cool there. Okay, and they did incorporate a nice little mirror on the front to help you when recording videos with your primary camera. So that's really cool. Can't wait to take a look at that. And then on this side, just gives you a little bit more information right here. Okay? Feel free to pause and read this for yourself. We're going to go over a large majority of this in this video. Okay? So that does it for the packaging. And overall, talking about the packaging, I feel as though they did a great job. A great job indeed. Alright, really nice color scheme. They laid out and presented all the information that you need to know about the product in a really nice and straightforward fashion. It's really, really good. So great job when we talk about the overall packaging and presentation. OrIbox, y'all did a good one here. Now cracking the box. Now realistically, all I did was crack the box, remove all the tapes and seals, and then box it back up for everyone. So cracking the box here, we have the product itself. Nothing else in the box, as y'all can see. Let's rest this box off to the side. And let's go over some of the features of this product right here. So, as they said, it's 360 degree rotatable. So this main portion here goes up like this. And then you can rotate it 360 degrees with your device in it. Now, they also mentioned that it does pan and tilt 120 degrees, okay? So you can truly get that pan and tilt motion good. Alright? Boom. Boom. And then here is your integrated Bluetooth remote. And this does come out. So you see if you slide it up, it does come out. All you have to do is open this up a little bit. And you can take your Bluetooth remote out just like that. Let's leave that in place. It does click into place. I'm going to show y'all how y'all pair this up in a second. Okay, so this is how it comes when you take it out the box. Now the mirror is protected with plastic. As I said, I removed all the tapes and plastics. So we do got a nice reflective mirror here. which really does help when you're trying to record video or take photos, especially if you want to use your primary camera on your device. So that's really cool. And we do have an integrated selfie stick here. So if I open it up, you can see we can fully extend it. That's full extension there. So you do have full selfie stick mode here. Really, really nice. And you can fully collapse it. So that's really nice as well. So you can see now it's fully collapsed, and we do have an integrated tripod. So you can open up the legs here and rest it down to get nice stationary photos and or videos. So everything is here as advertised. All right, so really good stuff. Now let me show you the different ways that you can put your device in here. Okay, so first things first, we just want to get our device in there. Now you want to decide which orientation you want to do this. Now if you want to take portrait mode photos or videos, you're going to have to put your device in there kind of with a little bit sticking out. So let me show you. So if we open it up, so the bottom holds into place really nicely. So that's not really going anywhere unless you apply pressure to it. Check out the top. Okay, top is a little flimsy. Not liking that. So you would take your device. Let's say you're doing portrait mode video. It does fully extend, as you can see. So it extends to fit pretty much any size device. So we're doing portrait video, so you want to line it up like this. Okay, and then you can rotate it so it clears like that. And this is how you could take portrait mode photos or portrait mode video. You saw how I did that? So you put it in and you adjust it so it clears this part, and then you can rotate it to portrait mode just like that. Okay, just like that. And that's really all there is to it. Now if you're taking landscape mode videos or photos, you just rotate it, slide it down a little bit. Okay, I like to make sure it's even, so it's got a nice little weight distribution. So, and now you're ready for your landscape mode portrait or videos. Okay, photos or videos, my mistake. So it's just that easy. Now let's go over how you would pair up the Bluetooth remote to your device. So let's just do this with it already in here so I can show y'all how easy it is. And let's put it back into portrait mode. So rotate that back around. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is power on your device. Turn on the Bluetooth. Okay. Get that Bluetooth going so you can see the Bluetooth is lit up right there. Bluetooth is on. And now all we want to do is power on the remote. So press and hold for a little bit. Here, let me do it so you can see. So you see, press and hold. It starts to flash. And then it goes into pairing mode. And then on your device, you just want to scan for nearby Bluetooth devices. And there it is. You can see it right there. Selfie Cam, that's the remote. Tap to pair it up. It's going to pair up. And now you can use the Bluetooth remote. Now they did tell you that in order to get the best functionality out of this, they recommend that you go into your device, into the cameras, and you want to go into the settings, and you want to program your volume rocker to be the shutter button. So we're going to do that right now. If I can find it. Voice controls, volume key. Now, if you're doing photos, you want to make it so it takes photos. If you're doing video, you want to make it so it starts taking video. So I like to do video more than photo. That's why I have it set like that. So now I should get perfect performance out of this Bluetooth remote. And let me just demonstrate. Let's put it on pictures. And then we come out. And then if I pan up here and we push the button so y'all can see, let's get that in the frame. Boom, snap the picture there. And then here is a shot of the picture I just took. And you can see I didn't touch the device at all. That was completely with the Bluetooth shutter button. All right, so good stuff there. And the same thing goes for video. So let's back up and let's set it up for video. Okay, so once again we go down. and we change the volume keys from photo to video. Boom, just like that. And now if I go out, the minute I tap the shutter button or the shutter button on the remote, it will start taking video. So let's do this again. And as you can see, now we're recording video. Alright, so good stuff. And then we could push it again to stop the video. Alright, so I do actually like that. I think that's really cool. And I'm going to give y'all some samples of the video stabilization and video performance with the selfie stick when we get into the review portion of the video. Alright, but first impressions of the OrIbox Selfie Stick with Bluetooth remote are really good. Now, some things that I don't like off the jump is the fact that this top portion for holding my device is kind of loose without the device in it, and it doesn't really stay in place, so I'm not a fan of that. Okay, but we're going to use it for a little bit, and then we're going to come back with the full review portion. So it's going to be a couple weeks for me. It's going to feel like a couple seconds for y'all. So I'll see y'all in a second. Alright everyone, so we are back in, and I've literally used this bad boy for about 2 weeks, roughly 2 weeks. And let's go ahead and get into some of the positives and negatives of this selfie stick with integrated tripod, and then let's talk about my final thoughts and overall recommendation or two. So starting off with the positives and the negatives, let's do the positives first. Now, starting off with the positives, I really do like this overall build and the design. It adds a lot of versatility and functionality, especially if you're an up-and-coming content creator and you just want to purchase one tool that's going to let you do a lot of different things, record a lot of different angles when it comes to video, and pretty much just get everything done with your smart device. You're definitely going to enjoy this. So the overall versatility and functionality that this provides, that's positive number one. Positive number two is I do like the integrated mirror, which makes it really easy for you to record video with the primary camera on your device or the better camera on your device, which is almost always the rear facing camera. So I really do like that mirror as well. And I do like the integrated selfie stick functionality and the Bluetooth remote functionality. It makes it extremely easy to take photos and videos with that Bluetooth remote. So you can easily set it up in somewhere stationary and start and stop your video or take your photo with that integrated Bluetooth remote. And the fact that you can take it out of there, so you don't necessarily have to have it with the selfie stick, so you could take it out, and let's say I was doing a group family shot. Okay, we can set this up, then I can get all my family in the shot and then hide this behind my back and take the photo. Or same thing with the video. Let's say I could set this up somewhere where I can get a nice video or a nice angle, hide this, and then take the video. So I really do like the integrated Bluetooth remote, and you can see it comes out and goes in extremely easy. So that's a really great positive right there. Another positive is the fact that it pretty much fits all size devices in or out of cases. So that's really good there as well. Alright, now let's get into the negatives. That pretty much does it for the positives. Let's get into the negatives now. Negative number one, and this is something that I pointed out in the unboxing portion, but this top flap, it doesn't really stay open, or I kind of rotated it wrong now. So the top became the bottom and the bottom became the top. So you see this top flap, we get that in the frame, it doesn't really stay open, so it's kind of flimsy. Whereas this bottom one, it stays into place every time. So I think that's kind of a build quality issue. So the overall build quality on this is not the best. Okay, and then let me show you something else. Now I have a picture of it because it's going to be kind of hard for me to demonstrate in video. But let's say you were using this in tripod mode like this, right? Well, as long as you're not using the selfie stick fully extended or tilted, it's fine. So you can get some nice stationary video with it fully closed, because with it fully closed, it has a nice weight. But the minute you open it all the way, right? And let's say I want to get some nice pan footage, because it does tilt 120 degrees. Well, I can't do that with this. Like, let's say I have it all the way open and I'm trying to get some nice pan footage with my device in it, and then it becomes a little bit too top heavy, so it kind of leans forward. And the same thing, if I'm trying to do it the other way, it becomes a little bit too back heavy and it leans backwards. So trying to get some nice 120 degree angle footage or angled footage similar to how I'm recording this review is you kind of can't do it with this, okay? Because your weight, the weight of your device inside of here with that tilted angle is really going to throw off the overall weight when the selfie stick is fully extended. So OrIbox, for your next iteration of this, y'all want to make this portion a little bit more heavier. This way, when it's fully extended and adjusted at an angle, it doesn't tilt in either orientation. So the balance of it is another negative as well. Alright? And then the last negative here would have to be the selfie stick itself. Alright? This is full extension. This is it. Okay? Now, this was an issue again, because if you're trying to take a video and it's not really high enough. So let me show you real quick. So if we move this and I put it on the floor, that's it. That's all we got. As you can tell, that's not even high enough to clear my desk. So if I wanted to take some stationary footage, kind of like what I'm using now, I'd have to stack it on some books or stack it on some boxes to get that nice elevated footage. Prime example, here's another iteration of what I like to use to record. Now this clears my desk. So once it clears my desk, I can use this. So OrIbox, again, for your next iteration of this, you want to make the selfie stick portion a little bit longer, because this is not long enough to do anything with, at least in terms of taking stationary video. Now I understand if you want to take some selfie stick footage, you know, you can hold it out, you can get your vlog on like this, okay? So using your rear facing camera, you can get your vlog on like that and you'll be good to go. Or I can understand if you're doing some, you want to get some photos, maybe you're out at the amusement park, if we ever get to go back to the amusement park, or maybe you're out, you know, just walking around town and you want to get some footage with your device, some photos, some video samples. I understand using it like this with the integrated Bluetooth remote. That's cool. But let's say, as I said earlier, if you're a content creator and you're picking this up as one of your only content creation tools, because maybe this is all you can afford right now, that the length of that stick is not enough. So OrIbox, you want to improve the balance of the tripod when it's fully extended, and you want to add some more length to the selfie stick portion. Okay? This way you can get that higher angle, so you can get more angles and improve the overall versatility. So that's a negative right there. Okay? So that pretty much goes over all the positives and all the negatives. And now let's get into talking about the price and get into talking about my overall final thoughts and a recommendation or two. Now, this is available on Amazon, okay? And I've seen this bad boy ranging in price from the least I've seen it was about 16 bucks, and the most I've seen it was 20 bucks. Now, for that price, can I recommend that you guys and gals go out there and pick it up? Well, yes. If you're okay with all the negatives that I pointed out, then yes, I could easily recommend that y'all go out there and pick this one up. Okay? That being said, for the money and the versatility that this provides, yes, I can recommend it, especially after they make their improvements and maybe come out with a second generation, then I can definitely recommend it. So, that pretty much does it for this video, everybody. As always, I hope everyone enjoyed the video and I hope y'all found it helpful. If you did indeed enjoy this video and or you found it helpful in any shape, form, or fashion, please help your boy out by giving the video a thumbs up. That really does help me out. You don't know how much. As always, if you would like to see more content like this, please feel free to hit that subscribe button down below and make sure you click off that notification bell icon right next to it so you guys and gals get notified when I publish new videos. That being said, the core part of this video was recorded with the rear-facing primary camera on the Sony Xperia 1 Mark II in 4K resolution at 30 frames per second with no external microphone hooked up. So please let me know what you think of the overall video quality as well as what you think of the overall audio quality down below in the comments. As always, all feedback is greatly appreciated. And also, if this video piqued your interest and you guys and gals would like to know where you can pick this bad boy up at some really great prices, all the links to where y'all can pick this bad boy up at some really great prices will be available down below in the video description. So as always, if your interest is piqued, down below in the video description will be like a one-stop shop for you guys and gals, and you should be good to go. Alright, I hope everyone is having a great day. I hope you guys and gals are staying safe out there, and I will catch y'all in my next video. Have a good one, everybody. We are out of here. Peace.